Yeah, I don't know how you've sat in this performance for a few days now. How do you, looking back on the game, what do you think you were able to do in this one that you maybe haven't been able to do before?
I don't know, honestly. I think this game, I was able to play free, like I said, after the game. I was able to go forward, but also understanding that Philadelphia was going to counterattack and be ready for that. So I think overall this game, we just showed like a different mentality, like different intensity, different energy, and I think that's just like from the whole team that everyone showed that. It was just I was lucky to be in that position that I was. Maybe it was someone else. Maybe it's going to be someone else next game, and just that mentality and that intensity I think was what drove my performance, and I was lucky to score.
As a team, what worked so well offensively in that first half?
Counterattack was good. We were able to regain the ball and go forward quickly. I think that's one of our strengths. Even though we stress possession a lot, we want to be a possession-based team. We have fast players going forward. We have quality up top, so we were able to counterattack pretty fast, and that's how I think 3 of our goals came.
Since you first broke the scene in your CCL performances, now that you've been able to kind of ponder upon the kind of performance you just had, where does it rank? Would you see it as one of your best games that you've had, or where would you put that performance that you had here against
Yeah, I think
on a road Philadelphia team?
yeah, I think it's one of the best performances I've ever had with the team. But I think the most important thing was be able to win, and I think it's crucial because the form that we've been in and being able to win away and prove it to ourselves again is crucial for the team.
How much do you think you benefited from being on the road and being able to sit in that loss and being able to, regroup as a team and try to understand, how to navigate those difficult moments, not in the privacy of your own home, but in the hotel room with your teammates?
Yeah, I think that's super important. We have basically 5 days just with each other. We don't see really anyone else, and so you just grow together as a team. You're able to bond a lot off the field about different things, not just soccer, and so that unites the whole team. And I think that performance in DC, the last 45 minutes, just showed how united we really were, and then the game just solidified that.
How would you describe your relationship with Josh or your partnership with Josh?
I think we have we both have like different styles of play. We both can offer something going forward. Both can defend as well, and I think having a balance with him is the most important. I think in the past we've had some games where our relationship hasn't been the best in terms of our positioning. Maybe one's outside the midfield and the other guy is somewhere else as well. That discipline aspect of playing together is, I think, what we've been able to improve after game, and so if we can keep doing that consistently, I think we both have enough quality to, his goal against St. Louis, he can change games. I can provide assist goals, and then defensively, if we can be solid, we can cover a lot of ground, and so that we can be really, really tough to break down.
As a team, you guys just saw the Galaxy just a little bit ago, but now having them here, what challenges do you think that they'll pose without a guy like Ricky Puig being able to play for them?
I didn't know Ricky Puig was going to be out, but even without him, they're super fast in front. They have, I think, striker has like 6 goals or something like that. He's in good form. Obviously, their wingers are super fast, super dynamic. So if we get caught in counterattacks, it's going to be a rough game. But I think we'll look at the video on them and see their strengths and also see their weaknesses, because I think they've allowed a goal every game, or I don't know, they've allowed a decent amount of goals. So if we can be strong defensively, I know we have enough quality to score some goals on them.
Does that make this match more important, than, I don't know, any other, to kind of show that you guys have, really kind of turned the page and are, improving? Does that make this really important?
I think, in some sense, of course, every game you know, you have to show. I think one of the sayings that Wade always told me is, "You're only as good as your next game." Like, our last game, history is done. We have to show it again and again, and I think that's the difficult part about playing sports. You know, you have to show up every day and give and perform. So, obviously, yeah, this game is really important because we need points. But just like every game is important.
You assisted in Raul's goal down in Portland last year, super exciting moment.
Yeah.
This time you put a shot right by him. What was the message he gave you after you scored?
I mean, he just told me, he didn't say anything, but in my head I was like, yeah, I kind of look like Raul here. Like, like I see him take that shot in training like every day, and I just felt like him in that moment.
So compared to Messi, though, like on that shot. You could go
No,
for Ronaldo.
no, I can't compare myself to Messi.
No, not you. I was saying people like, oh, that's a shot like Messi would take or shoot.
Yeah, maybe, but not far off that.
It's always easier to play for the team when the team is winning.
Yeah.
So when the team is losing, like or not getting the results that they want, how do you take that challenge when they put you in the lineups, knowing that you have to get a result?
I think it depends how you look at it. You know, we're already losing. Like, we need to give everything. So in that moment, I feel like it's almost a little bit less pressure because what can we lose? We need to win. We need to give everything and get points. So I think in that aspect, I'm like, well, I'm gonna give 110%, and you know, it's a team effort. It's not just me. But yeah, like the whole team is committed. The whole team, you know, showed that level of intensity that we need throughout every game, and if we can carry that on, then I think we're going to win way more games than we're going to lose.
Brian alluded to the possibility of you playing for Christian in his role on that right side if he has to pull Christian back a line to replace Alex. How do you feel about playing that position that obviously maybe doesn't have as much freedom? Well, here you do come inside to let the right back overlap, but just your thoughts on playing there, possibility of?
I'm excited to play every game, you know. Wherever he puts me, I'm going to do my best. I think I've played there maybe 2 other games, maybe my debut, played kind of in that role. But yeah, I'm excited. Whenever I'm on the field, I try to give my best. In that position, I think depends on the tactics and what they ask for me, but I assume I'll be able to get forward more. I'll be able to get in the box a little bit more without being so worried about getting counterattacked, knowing that I have 2 pivots behind me that are going to do that dirty work. So maybe allow me a little bit more freedom, but also after we haven't trained yet, so I don't know what they're gonna ask of me.
You mentioned Wade a second ago. What has Weber meant to your development over the years?
No, he's just been, you know, crucial. I think I was 2 years or a year with Tacoma that I spent with him. He really just taught me about the mentality with the Sounders. Another thing he also said was you don't dribble your way into the first team. You defend yourself. You defend your way into the first team. And so, you know, all those sayings like that stuck with me. Just like shows my mentality. It's been, you know, it comes down from the academy and from second team.
Has he said anything after what happened? With your first goal and your performance this last week?
I haven't been able to speak with him yet. I haven't seen him, but I'm sure he'll be happy for me.
Does a season like this also further give you confidence as far as being really far removed from the back injury, or has that ever?
This performance?
No, it's your season. Like you've been progressing really well this season.
Yeah, I think it's something to be proud about. I know I worked really hard in the off season. You know, the way last season ended, I wasn't, you know, playing and I wasn't having the minutes that I wanted to. So I think it's just seeing the rewards of all the hard work that I put in during preseason and the off season. It's kind of showing now. So I'm just happy about that and hope to carry it on.
And with the back though, did that?
Yeah, my back injury was rough, but I think that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so last year you felt.
Yeah, I mean during that season I was super upset. I think I was like kind of coming up, you know, like.
Yeah.
And then, boom, like done for the season was really hard for me. But I also knew I was super young and I had a lot to get ready for, and I'm just happy that it's passed.
When you have a first goal in the fashion that you had it, your phone probably blew up pretty good. Any message in particular, anybody that kind of pops to mind, and maybe you weren't expecting that call, that text, or?
No, I mean, not really. I just, look at my family, and my brother, I think, recorded my dad's reaction live, and like that almost brought tears to my eyes. The passion that my dad and my mom has. Like, she told me she started tearing up. So like that's like the best feeling I can, or best text message, whatever, after a game like that, like that I can receive.
What was it? What was it?
My dad's reaction, I mean, when he saw it, he just screamed. Like, they're driving him to training, and he just screamed at his phone and just started crying.
Oh, so they didn't get a chance to watch it live.
No, he had it on his phone.
Yeah,
My
right.
brother.
Oh, he was. Okay.
My brother was driving and recording it, so like.
Oh. Wow. And he was going to training, or?
Yeah, he was going to training. Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's skills. Itself, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you should be doing that. He's a little bit too young for that.
Not to get to look too far ahead, but what are your memories of playing with Ray Serrano when you were at Defiance? And
I think that year I played with him, he was a really big part of the team, and he offered a lot going forward. I haven't really kept up a lot with his play at Louisville, but I know he has a lot of quality. He's a really good player. Can take people one-on-one, and he can run a lot. His work ethic is awesome. So yeah, just that.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.